Did you know that nearly 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much they earn? The problem isn't always income, it's how that income is managed. That's where budgeting comes in. But with so many approaches, how do you choose the right one? Should you stick to the classic 50-30-20 rule, or is zero-based budgeting the smarter move? Let's break it down. This 50-30-20 rule is one of the simplest budgeting strategies out there. It was popularized by Senator Elizabeth Warren, a bankruptcy expert, and it works like this. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. The beauty of this method? Simplicity. You don't have to track every single dollar. Just make sure your spending falls roughly within these percentages. It's great for those who want a structured yet flexible approach to budgeting without micromanaging every expense. But then there's zero-based budgeting, ZBB, a method used by both households and Fortune 500 companies. With ZBB, every dollar is assigned a job before the month even begins. Unlike the 50-30-20 rule, where spending categories stay fixed, zero-based budgeting forces you to justify every single expense every month. If your paycheck is $4,000, every dollar of that $4,000 gets allocated, whether it's for rent, groceries, investments, or an emergency fund. The goal? Complete control over your money. So which one is better? Let's look at a real-world example. Jason, a 32-year-old engineer, used the 50-30-20 rule for years. It worked well, but he never felt like he was making serious progress toward his goals. So he switched to zero-based budgeting, got hyper-intentional with his money, and within 2 years, paid off $35,000 in debt. On the flip side, Melissa, a busy entrepreneur, found zero-based budgeting too time-consuming. She prefers the 50-30-20 rule because it lets her focus on growing her business rather than tracking every dollar. Bottom line, it depends on your personality and goals. If you need flexibility and an easy-to-follow framework, the 50-30-20 rule is your best bet. But if you want complete control and are willing to put in the work, zero-based budgeting could transform your finances. No matter which method you choose, the key is consistency. The best budget isn't the one that looks good on paper, it's the one you actually stick to. This content is for educational purposes only and isn't financial advice. Always consult a certified financial professional for guidance tailored to your situation. Which budgeting method sounds more like your style? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Click the video on screen and keep leveling up your financial game.